Let's see then. 1, 2, 1, 2. I believe that the transmission might just be live. At least I hope so. I can't really be for sure now because of how this game needs to be transmitted. But hey, everyone, once more, welcome. Welcome to the transmission. Hope you all have had a good Saturday so far. And I'll probably continue to ask how your Saturdays has been as more and more people show up. But yeah, I won't dilly-dally too much, because I am myself deeply curious on how Felvidek ends. Let's see if I can also get my... There we go. The controller has been officially connected. I'm still deeply curious on just when it was implemented that RPG Maker games are controller compatible. Innkeeper, by the saints, has he also been dispatched? Seems like it, Pavel. Poor fellow had been beaten to a pulp. They've slain him and stabbed him mercilessly. Aye, these cultists are just barbarians. The sun still shines, yet clouds approach, the wind is rising. Yes, one can feel it on the air. I do enjoy such weather. Pugh. Pavel, art thou all right? Nay, I am not, for Maciej is likely dead. Mayhaps he had found peace in the heavens. I do believe so, after yesterday. Had it aught to do with John's sword? An angel had bestowed it upon me. I could barely see him, as if the sun were shining at midnight. Everything was clearly visible, afore some devil was sneering hither. The angel told me, with fire I shall rise into the heavens. He opened his mouth, but his voice sounded as if 100 birds were chirping at once, but ever so softly. And there was peace and love. My tears fell like rain. Mine, that's quite a beautiful statement to wake up from being stabbed by. Let's see. Probably they want us to run towards the old castle up here, but I'm curious what's going on in the other parts of town. Respected folks, where are you? I'll flee on. Terrible things have been happening here for months, but what had just occurred is unbearable. While they murdered us in the forest, I could still bear it, but to not be safe in a tavern, 'tis a harbinger of doom. 'Tis no use lingering here even a day. Venture into the village not, the bridge is barricaded. I know, that makes sense. The morrow's survival doth be uncertain. Halt! Steel thyself! 'Tis a massacre in the tavern. Chaos reigns. A third of the people have fled, a third are locked up in their homes, a handful have taken up arms, and here we shall defend the bridge. Well, good to know that people are at least taking this seriously. Here were the Ottomans doing their unique form of torture. Let's see, anything new in the castle? My lord, wouldst thou fancy purchasing aught? I ventured to village for trade, but today calamity hath befallen. I shall not earn a single coin. I still haven't really bought anything in this game. I guess I can buy a Vrenzalika. And the rest should just be fine. Let's see. How does the armory look like? Behold, upon the gate, a parchment is affixed, bearing these words, to the Lord. We hold captive the monk Mathieu in the barn beyond the castle. Come at dawn to negotiate his ransom. Shouldst thou attempt aught, the monk's life shall be forfeit. Mathieu doth live, quickly now. Oh, that's lucky that I managed to just wander into the right place. Locked. Behold, cultists lurk yonder. Nah, they locked it again. And I guess that inventory salesman might just be the last chance I could get to restock. Be on guard. If I was my lord, I'd close the gate and wait till Hyundai arrives with the army. 'Tis insanity what taking place around here. In the country, it gets more horrid every day. Today, in the tavern, plenty were murdered by the cultists, not even the innkeep was spared. Yeah, sadly I was a part of that. If we wait to continue hunting the Hussites, just bring me no more of their ears. Well, let's see. Have you expanded? Nope, you've not. Well, in that case, large shield and a mace. And that's where my finest. My Pavise. Actually, what does actually Adam have for equipment? Oh, nice, he has an archivist. Pistola. Perfect. Yoshko, arise. Aye, what dost thou wake me? Mathieu hath been captured. Mathieu, by whom? The cultist? Adam? Adam, greetings. Greetings. Aye, at the tavern. 'Tis was affixed to the castle gates. They either truly wish to negotiate, or 'tis a trap. Damnation indeed. Oh, here comes another one. I just noticed that. Welcome to the transmission lane. I hope you had a good Saturday. Mega kibaset orege. No, was a how? That's a lot of umlauts to that word. Hogis mega kibasat öreg iofsat pistik. Help me don my armor immediately, and you go ahead. The night watchman squire shall accompany you. What sort of sword dost thou wield? Worry not, ye shall see soon enough. How calmly it flickers. We shall see if it shall be so calm in battle. Man at arms has joined the party. Neat. We need to prepare for the worst. Do you have anything to say? For the first time in weeks, my lord wanted Lent. I had cakes prepared. Had I given them to the guards, lest they go to waste. Sorry to hear that, servant. Again, they converge in the barn. They swarm like flies to dung. How are you doing, Pieszczyk? Methinks I finally understand Pexesso. You have to match 2 cards. Indeed, Pexesso. Indeed, Pieszczyk. Indeed. What a dollar that Pieszczyk is. Wouldn't notice a horse if it ran over his face. Now I must rot here. A guard displays so that no more scoundrels may enter our keep, but alas, some scoundrels have placed themselves in the barn behind the castle walls. We shall not tarry here. Let us set upon them at once. Vile scum, release him immediately. We have conditions. 'Twill not come for free. We shall not negotiate. Oh. All right then. Pop off, Adam. Jesus. Let's see, which one was the high priority target? I think it was the mercenary. The invocable, you start doing hand moves, and the cultists are generally alright. Powerful light sets enemy on fire, may even blind the enemy. Burning light. I guess that's the angelic weapon that we were bestowed upon. So let's see. Cultist mercenary on you. Matje! I'm glad that you're alive. Let's cleave them. Lower attack and defense of all enemies. Now that just seems very good. Ow. Stunning blows. Stunning blows might be hated. Right, Invoker down. Cultist A down. Let's see. Let's get some half sorting over on you. As for you, Matje. I think it's alright if you use attack. Focus on the knight. Haha! Adam shan't be hit so easily. I'll allow myself to be stunned for a wee moment. Adam, use gun! Almost triple digit damage, holy! Pavel and his mates overcame the enemy. 110 crowns gains. Porridge now belongs to us, along with sour cream, plum wine, and some jam. And we found a toolkit. Matje, 'tis a joy to see ye, even if ye know it's not how much. I shall never drink again. Not even during mass? Nevermore. Very well, gentlemen. Finally, with a moment's respite. Quickly, explain to me what doth transpire here. Aye, in the meantime, we can exchange back our garments. Well then, I arrived here in the midst of summer in search of my wife, and Matje was already here, studying some illuminated manuscript about the Israelites. Nay, Pali, I arrived after thee. It matters not. I drank much in my chamber when I noticed how the old castle began to burn. So the Lord sent us yonder, me and Matje, and we found a turkey dead and the cursed Kwahwa. And such sphere with the handle for rotating. So my wife had stabbed me, then ye found me. Indeed, doth anyone possess knowledge of an alternative route into yon dungeon within the old castle? Methinks we should inquire of the Lord on this matter. Speak of the devil. A hatted linging illel adir merjon meg, whilst you've dallied here with what a few cultists, an army of them besieged the village. So spoke the messenger who fled thence, running as if driven mad. And how might we gain access to the dungeon of the old castle? We require another path, for these two do not inform me that the usual entrance is enchanted. You've lost your wits, standing thus. Can ye not hear that the entire village is under siege? None have lost their wits. Calm thyself, Joseph. focus and recall how we may reach yon dungeon. Well, it would seem you need take flight, perchance. We must surmount the lofty wall to reach the other side. Let us seek out the Jew. What? Here is ye not, Yosku. We've scant time to tarry now. Marhajol. What is the meaning of this? Oh, Marek's taking a quiet beating. Frets Delit, there will be bliss. Yeah, no, fucking yeah, that is a monsters. Congrats, Blaine, on a 30-day streaming streak. Holy. Well. If you want a prize for being able to for tuning in for 30 transmissions in a row, how about that you put one of a game of your desire on my playlist? Well, not really a playlist, but rather a to air list. Oh heavens, my heart quivers with fear. Quick, say thyself, for the cultists set the village ablaze. Hast thou seen the Jew? Speak. The Jew? Are you all kin to him? He went to the church to fortify it along with the entire village, but they caught him first and tormented him beyond the bridge. I had more sense and choose the opposite direction. Flee with me, good people. I know not how long the church can be defended. 'Tis besieged. Let us be off. Oh, another 3D animation. Oh, these 3D animations are equally as charming as they are silly. Yeah. None shall pass into the village. Thou? Aye, get lost. Draw thy swords. Come at me. We're still somewhat low on tools, but it should be fine. We can always eat some porridge to get back at hand. Let's see. Focus fire on the cultist. Cultist down. Ye of little fate, do you truly believe Pavel can be stunned for long? Actually, I'm curious. I could try using Sanctify, but probably not enough. Let's see. Let's focus it down that eyeball. It shouldn't have too much health, I imagine. Yeah, right with that. Oh. Yuck. You will miss with your sword now. Alright, they ate up my tool, so no burning light for me. Not even some half sorting. Let's see, which one is the next most dangerous one? Probably the man-at-arms. Yeah, it's worth it to cause a blessing. Sir Adam shall never fear, for he shall dodge everything. But for real, now, Getting Adam to join the party permanently has been such a blessing. He has dodged so many strikes. Let's take down the knight. He really doesn't take any damage now, does he? In that case, I have an idea. Crossbow, you. Says you ignore armor. Yeah, that's some proper damage, alright. Mathieu, no. Live, Mathieu, live. Well, I didn't deal too much damage, so it should be alright. Not just whittle this guy down. Ho ho ho! Holy, no, that's that's some damage, alright. Let's see, we don't need to use the we don't need to use the Metard just yet. Yeah, no, that is right. I screamed Mathieu in my mind when I saw that. Holy hell, to live on only 9 HP. Porridge. Porridge to Mathieu. Plum wine to Mathieu. And I think Adam might be able to live something more. Yeah, Adam will live. Crossbow. And then just continue whittle down whatever life he has left. There we are. And we got some plum wine for that. More fiends approaches our village. Haste, noble knights, to the church. What is this music track? My abode, shite. Yeah, no, there's no way for you to get that back. I feel like it's probably a good idea to save these men. Let's see. Pavel has some jam. Adam has some jam. Some porridge. Pavel. And then we go. Fight. Help me, please. 4 of them. Yeah, should be manageable. And hey, who got a new potential party member? Candice. Man at arms. You can just start striking the invoker. And you, what do you have? Challenge. May frightening enemies. Afflicted enemies remain inactive until damaged. Thank you very much, Windows. Much appreciated. Challenge, crush and blow, shield lash. Try for it, Candice. Unfortunate Adam. Well, Candice, you attempted it at least. Man at arms is no more. Yeah, had a feeling. That's the cultist down. You rickety bastard, why steal the last of Adam's tool? Keep on whacking at the cultist man at arms. I guess His time was over. I don't think you'll survive this one, me lad. Yeah, he most certainly will not. 90 crowns, porridge and sour cream. I don't think that's a good combination, porridge and sour cream, but I'm willing to be proven wrong. My comrades, where have you been? I've held them off as best I could, but they've overwhelmed me. Oh, Candice just has joined us permanently now. Neat. House of Whorehouse. A single cultist here. Oh, I'm gonna bully you real quick. Poor little girls. Hope not bad happened to them. Yeah, we saved the brothel. And you? Are you good, sir? Oh. The knight. I'm gonna need to half sword him. Loathsome entity, be gone. Candidge, no. Holy Machi. You lived through a lot, my friend. Luckily, we have some Alpa. Get back up. Fire wine. Matcha is porcelain glass. I mean, yeah, that would be apt considering how much people want him dead. I am utterly surprised by how much they want him dead. And they want Pavel dead now, Jesus. Damn it, Candice. Just hit. Match it, have some porridge. Until then, we are just gonna have to attack and minimize the amount of damage that we deal. Damn it. There we go, loathsome entity down. Right, that's very bad. Alpha, up. Alpha, get up. Alpha, get up. Half swording the cultist knight. You use a blessing, then just continue striking the cultist knight. Oh, I guess that's that for him. Now they get cut down this mercenary. I really hope that I can recover my tools and health at the church. Moonless night befell this hamlet. The cult attacked. Aye, so true, cottager. Alright, let's hoof it. Up to church. Can I... No, it's probably good to just use some porridge. No, let's use some toolkits. I have a lot of these. Especially since these are a full restore of the tools. Let go of me, you villains! Half-swording knight, match. Let's just do a concentrated effort to attack the cultist first. Defense is down. Unfortunate condition. Jesus Christ, you guys do not like Candish. The Lord protect us all. Knight down. You rat. Steal my tools, will ya? Now that certainly isn't a honorable thing for it to do. Double strike. Well, at least then you three should be able to deal with the mercenary. Yeah, mercenary down. Only the man-at-arms left. You rat bastard, stop stealing my tools. I know there's a viable tactics in RPGs, but by golly gosh, it is probably the thing that annoys me the most when an enemy is entirely as focused on his mana drain. Sarkar and Plum Wine now belongs to us. Where have the you gone? I saw him fleeing towards the church. After the church we go then. I think this is a small error. It says that Mathieu says this, but it is Pavel's sprite that it appears. Let us proceed forthwith. 'Tis our end, our own blood turned against us. Help came. I didn't even have time to get dressed when I ran to church. At least my life doth be saved. Finally, someone came armed. I thought 'twas was all over. All wounds have been healed, thank you, Lord. I knew that I was in danger. I thought the hostiles would try to ransack us, not our offspring. I can only pray to God. Master Knight, save us. Jew, we need something. Art thou a Jew? Aye. We are in need of thy flying contraption. Dost thou behold Pali's sword? With it he shall soar. Men, pray, be not be foolish. I did nearly meet my demise to find myself hither. Silence, Jew. We must away, for rain draweth near. And dost thou depart hence so swiftly? 'Twas not the aid I did envision, and thou takest only the Jew with thee. Bloody peasant, shut up. We shall manage all matters. Fret ye not. Silence, dear subjects. We beseech time. Hinder the cultists as much as you are able. Seize the church pews forthwith and fasten them over their windows. You must fortify this place thoroughly. Yon statue of the Virgin Mary shall serve blockade the doors. The Lord with his retinue approaches. Where doth the priest be? If only we knew his whereabouts. No matter, I place my trust in thee. Thou hast authority herein. Arm yourselves, the weapons lie below. Beneath the church, we take our leave. We have acquired a Jew. Now that's... I most certainly did not expect to read that. Hi, Sir Gargoyle. Please give us your blessing. We need your luck. Oh. Wherefore doth thou linger here still? Were ye not dispatched hence? The cultists kill my Desi. 'Tis time they die. Ha! The enemy of our enemy. Ye could lend us some aid. I know some secret paths, should we want to leave the village. Through forests I can guide away from a cultist. Do we want to do this now? I'm actually gonna take a quick save. And then I'm gonna check out what this is. Show us the way. Shouldst thou wish to return yon woods, I will await thee here. Ah, so it's a way to get behind the tavern. Someone wandered here last night. Cultists promptly murdered him. I see, so it's a way to get back here without having to do much fighting. Understood. Thank you, Ida. Let us proceed then. Polly, present thy sword. Aye, and what of me? Will you leave me here defenseless? We must pack the balloon lightly. Quickly, conceal yourself in the cellar, or seek refuge in a high tree in the forest. A day of hunger ye shall endure. Hasten, the wind sets fair. Verily, it shall rest in God's hands whether we are born thither. How swiftly it doth soar. And just like in our classic JRPGs, at the end of the game we get ourselves a vehicle that can fly. "'Tis a miracle! I told thee, Polly, that God is on our side." Aye, I know. But where's Adam? Adam! Here I am, still in the basket. Give me a minute. I'll be on my feet in a moment. Thou couldst mention thou art afraid of heights. Aye, you need me. Aye, Adam. 'Tis bravery to go against your fears. By Christ, what massacre took place here? Terrible is the demon who hath caused its carnage. A fallen cultist, rent in twain. A slain cultist, as if something rent him asunder. Not magic held this door, but rocks. Maybe both. The cultist is clawed, as if a pack of wolves attacked him. Something foul was unfolded herein. This cultist lacks a head. Tried to save himself, yet he didn't manage to drink the wine in time. We shall take it. Much thanks. Surrender and leave this place at once. Return from whence ye came. Grant us holy peace. Let's see, how to do this. I cannot return to the place of my origins. Pavel, release me from this plight, and I shall spare thy life. I discern in thee a fervent disdain for the Turks, burning deep within thy soul. Show me the path, and I shall depart upon a quest to lay waste to their lands. Reduce them not but ash. I am not malevolent, as thou well knowest. Devastation is but a necessary step towards the dawn of a new creation. As adolescence doth consume a part of the child within, shrouded in unspeakable agony, So must the backward nations be sacrificed upon the altar of progress, and progress, as thou dost well know, is embodiment in the Austro-Hungarian monarchy. I sow the flames, preparing the soil for the emergence of the new, much like a plough doth uproot the sea, the weeds. Cease thy sowing and bestow peace upon us. Thou hast made thy choice. Perish! Well, we're up against a bound demon. Best of luck to us. Probably a good idea to half-sword him first. Set up a blessing to up our defenses. Now what will you do then, Adam? Probably a strike? Candish, crushing blow. Oh my lord. Most certainly wasn't joking when the attack name was called Murder. You know, now that I had another second to listen to this music, this is a very funky boss team, I'll say. $78 burning damage. No, that's good. That's good. Right. Good, Sir Demon. How do you deal with gun? Damn it. There we go. That's triple digit numbers, all right. Yeah, still suffering from all ailments, so just do our best to stay alive. Damn it! But Ariman is down. 500 crowns gained. A well-tempered curious now belongs to us, along with a cursed blade and a well-tempered Sele. Two fire blades, so be it. Take care, this one surely is cursed. You must not fight with it, lest a terrible curse will fall onto us. I can power a new lab. It can power a new lab at the very least. Behold yon wall. Oh. The inscription depicts some form of sacrificial rite. I recognize that statue. It rests beneath the church. And this lad resembles our Jansi, Adam. I've forgotten that we keep in the larder one of those mutilated Quaha beasts. Let us proceed with the autopsy. 'Tis written, Quaha overhead. I still find it incredibly hilarious that that they summoned a demon to roast some coffee beans over. Oh, I hope that was the last time I fly. Yep, cultists are still besieging, and it's locked. Right. So let us get ourselves Jansi's corpse. If I could, I would try to summon a familiar to make myself food, but I don't know if I would summon a demon king Ahriman to just roast beans over his head. I shall lead them in arms to the village. A weighty battle awaits us. We went your forge to your larder. We must commence a dissection of Yanzi post-haste. Do as you wilt. Let's see, where's the larder? Is it over here? Yeah, here it is. We have found a tentacle. Whole time did this have coffee makers after all. Yeah, no, you're true with that. You're true with that. So why not just summon an infernal being and roast beans over his head? So, 'tis done. Oh. I don't think talking about the Lent is a good time now, my lass. So let's see, what do we even then do in this ritual? Up. How are you doing? Ah, yeah, you are truly a specimen. Well, looks like they are wandering on to the castle town. Ida, we require your assistance. Oh. Wretched cultist! Such horrors they wrought! Most of them have fled back to their lair. We now know its entrance, yet without a ram we cannot reach it. I've ordered its construction. Strange fragrant smoke emanates from within its crevices. We need no construction. We shall force them out. We have them cornered. We shall build a ram. The cult has a lot to look forward to. Well, let's see now. Hi, cute fellow. We need your assistance. Let us affix the tentacle. We may proceed. Oh, wow. Well, this has the smell of final dungeon. What are you? Messenger of the Eye? Well, you most certainly do look freaky. I wonder if you'll just continually summon eyeballs. Sure, seems like it. Luckily, the eyeballs don't actually deal too much damage. But he is continuously summoning them. This is probably the best course of action. To continually deal with one eyeball as the other two deal damage to the messenger. Holy! No, that's a hit, alright. Candy sh. I do find it incredibly charming how they scream. Right, Pavel, you go ahead and do that. Do we need Candice to wake up right now? No, we don't need Candice to wake up right now. Instead, crossbow on the messenger of the eye. Gun! Go! Oh, god damn it, Pavel. Right then, the messenger is proper tanky, alright? Ah, Macie, my good friend. There we go. Now I think that they're all out of eyeballs. Liquor now belongs alongside a toolkit on the jam. And for good measure, Resquat and patch the eyeballs. May you have one final. Oh! What's here? The chest is pillaged, only this crossbow remains here. Well, that's still plenty good. Here, have an upgrade, Candice. This way? Yeah, that way, alright. Now that I think about it, this is actually the first one that actually feels like a proper dungeon. Hello, good sir. Say, for a handful of loyal cultists, only mutants remain with Marek. It matters little to them how much horror and misfortune they cause. I don't understand how I could let myself be talking to such crap. Servant, what nonsense. Who had ever heard of it? God, death everywhere. Well, at least it's good that you've seen the light. I've been completely deceived. Oh god. Well, will there be redemption for me? Maybe. Well, now. Is this a petard situation? No, I don't think this is a petard situation, but it most certainly is a Frenzilka situation. I don't think I can make these guys afraid. It's probably not worth it to try. Loadsome entity. Oh, he's mad. Right, in that case, we'll just sort of light. Some regular old strikes. Oh no, actually. Faint Thorn. Ah, they're getting real, man, now. Right, push down that beast of death into its hollow grave. There we go. Oh! Huh. Stop it. Rat bastard and all your biting. And now that I'm thinking about it, I do say rat bastard quite a lot, don't I? I really shouldn't say it too. I really shouldn't say it too much. I mean, rats are cute creatures. And that should be dealing with this encounter. Alpen plum wine also alongside the toolkit. I reckon that you're also the knife fight. Oh my. Lies on the ground as the wood lies in the forest. I was not expecting that. That was hilarious. Now this looks like a final big battle, right? Let's see. Up, up. We'll have another save. Let's go. Quickly, go to Mark and inform him that a visitor hath arrived. I shall depart at once. Oh, we're gonna go into that beast. Half swording the cultist knight. We'll use the crossbow on the invoker. And you will use the crossbow on the man at arms. Ah, really? The crossbowman ain't dead yet. Aua. Bogus, bogus. Alright, Pavel will keep on focusing on the knight. Maciej can focus on the invoker. Adam on the knight. And yeah, set it up. There we go. Then the scary knight is no longer here. Stop! Stop stealing my mana. I asked you kindly to stop. I'm still thinking on the guy that we just incapacitated in the overworld. That is some comedy. Occultist, still loyal to Servan. Well, let's see what the beast inside has for us. A lot of spooky creatures, it seems. Right. Kahwa spawn. Right. Now I think that this might be a petard situation. So let's see. Burning light. No, yes, attack normally on the eyeball demon. Maciej used the petard. Adam, attack. Candish, all you do. I guess you'll also use attack. Yeah, that's some good damage, alright. He's getting pissy. Damn it, Adam. Hit! Aha. This doesn't bode well. Don't hit Candish. Right, still doing fine. Good. Kahwa spawn, meet the gun. Jesus Christ, you're healthy. But no more. Nothing beats a gun. Yeah. And this is goopy. Well, curses in our place. Promise we'd drive the Hussites from our lands. Instead, they forced us to attack our village. Those who did not flee met their end, only Mutus remains. Who dost thou guard? Some bloody fool. Know what? Held you true to him, matters not to me. Spare me, I beg. What sort of place is this? We are in the meat keep. God, what kind of blasted lizard is this? Covered in slime from head to toe. Fret not, 'twill seep into thy skin soon enough. What madness is this entrance? Once 'twas named Komar. This is what they called him throughout the village. He was rather bothersome, so we were relieved when he assumed this form of existence. Here, everyone finds their true place. It provides a sanctuary, expanding as commanded. We feed it by impaling people into the ground, then dousing them with kwahwa. Even now we stand upon Komar's bowels. Fanciful. I'll have to skewer some cultists hither as well. Tempered curious. 'Tis the Turk! I conversed with him yesterday night at the tavern. I've been lying here 8 hours, just puff on shisha, all with nerves. What business hast thou in all this? Shouldst thou deceive us? Death awaits thee. I am Inquisitor Adam of Kassau. I beseech, set me free. Art thou Ruth? My true name is Hassan Bey. I am agent of Sultan Murad II. I dispatch a spy for a bad purpose, aiming to exploit myth of distorted form of Mazdaism to lure folks in sway to rebellion, stir further turmoil within Hungary. The decree grant residence in Upper Hungary as forgery, yet bribe nobility and several palatines. The burgomaster's report and attempt to resolve the situation remain unheard. Yet it all spiral out of my control. How art thou bound to the cult? These my small fouls serve an escape connection to Persia branch. I underestimate Marek's past connection with Armenia. They still active. He subdued Ibn al-Khachafav there and correspond with him. Shajam sent secret verse for rituals and mystic magic lamp, in which Ahriman's imprisoned after lost battle with legendary Faramar, son of Rostam, has written in the Shahnameh. Rimanska power they began outgrew control. Thou believe that the Sultan agents here in Hungary innocent? There will spies even in Sultan's harem. Someone must boasted about plans in north. Hanjadi later dispatched messengers to the burgomasters across Felvidek, and through him the cult learned the truth about me and real purpose of their existence. The burgomaster hath revealed it to Ignach. In the ledger it had been written, meeting regarding to deal with Rick. Polly hath blurred it out to Paula in the tavern, and she hath told Marek I've been there as captive. Well, they become independent from my organization of Kahwa supplies. That be again Ignach's doing. Imagine madman actually orchestrates assassination on leader of Estefanites in distant Ethiopia, so the successor be greased up priest who disregard agreement with me. Clever that Ignach have talent, yet he don't count on the bargain into elaborate schemes like shite into a spider's web. My last hope be that Ignach would definitely fall out with those cultists and declare war on them. Lately, there be quite some friction between them. As I mentioned, the truth about me reach Marek. I become enemy one number to them. Why were they rhyming at the tavern? 'Tis tremendous fun, and it also confuses people. When you talk normal, afterwards they don't recognize you. Fair enough. He was my kin. Once Janissary wounded he was near Varna, to serve our realm and Sultan. Turned he to espionage, he arranged such tasks for me too. Acolyte Marek, he schemes to force upon me a cursed Kwahwa. post-mutilation to sever my limbs, then present me thus to Mehemed. By Allah, I beseech thee, rescue me, forever I shall be subservient. Turkey shall reward lavishly. Take him, 'tis not our place to pass judgment upon such a wretched creature. That is the Lord's affair. You have gained an Ottoman. It really is just a very funny way to phrase all of this. Do we think that we might find a church in here? Most likely not. Oh, he's still alive, is he? Hi. Matye, lend a hand. Thou takest one leg, and I shall grasp the other. 1, 2, heave-ho! Oh, lads, thanks be to you. My brother, thou must have endured terrible suffering. Reveal to me, who art thou? I am Ferry. I have not beheld the sun for days. What day be it today? A few hours past, they impaled me hither. Man, you suffered enough. Come join us. We have acquired Ferry. And here was Ferry in all this time. Oh, this one's... Wait, did not. Food for meat keep. I feel sorry for Ferry to be away for several days, only to be found in the meat keep. Oh my, no, this is certainly a predicament. Bless me. Annika, what art thou doing here? I have a plan. It may not succeed. I have a chance to thwart Marek's ritual. Rest easy. Ye has risked your neck enough. Enough of that. Ye has sacrificed plenty. Off to home with ye. Well, here we are. Off to go against the Marek and his posse. Probably worth it just toolkit up everyone. Or at least relatively everyone. Have some more jam. Here, Adam, have some liquor. One more plum wine for Matye. You're having food as well as our characters are eating before the final battle. How fitting. What are thou gawking at, thou monster? Marek, surrender. The cult is crumbling. Those few who still live now look down upon ye. We shall burn ye at the stake. You burning me? Angry man, you within me sees everything. Who is all as if with true glass. I understand everything. Did you hear, Ferry? I know you should have been dead by now, but they saved you. Laughable. Look here, how I tear them apart. Ferry, no! What do you still seek here, wretch? Too late, have you come, fools? We've already dug the pit to hell. I am an immortal demon. Immortal? We can still trash and beat you, can we not? Immediately. Angra Manju incarnate. Well then. What to do? Probably good idea to start off with half sorting. Get that crossbow going. The most powerful tool of all, gun. And then you can use the Fritsilaka. Oh, you rat. Nice, that's one person down. Angry Manju. Probably good to have you on. Pavel, eat some porridge. Kendish, you just attack Manju. Damn it. Right. Pavel, wake up. Aye, good thing that messed up. Pavel, eat porridge. My good Marna incarnate, you cannot deal with me. Alright then, that's all my in-battle tool restoration. Now I'm just gonna have to do my best. Probably a good idea to wait, or no, crossbow. Use that on you. And keep on attacking the Angramanju. Ow! Right, he's pissy again. Here, Adam has some plum wine. How to deal with this? Some sour cream, most likely. Damn it. It really hurts, doesn't it? Go back, Candish, and you have some plum wine, Adam. Mad again. But now we're fine. Let's see. Burning light. Alright, only one target left. We can do this. We can do this. We most certainly can do this. Matje, no. Well, please tell me you don't have a lot more health left. Because this is starting to get ludicrous, just how much health you have. Healing 99. Right, there's match here down again. Bring Pavel back. This might just have to be a redo, because he's currently healing way too much a turn for me to actually be able to deal with him. Yeah, no, you're supposed to win that one. Understood. Then I'm just gonna have to be way wiser with how I use my inventory of stuff. Right, we try again. Pavel, please stop missing. And then just keep on auto-attacking folks. shield and some porridge, lucky us. But I'm going to be playing this cheaper now because Marek is no joke. Nothing there, I was hoping, but alas. Another cutscene for us. Alright, let us not make use out of a bunch of tools, because we should be able to deal with this with what we have access to. Yes, or rather, don't use items, is what I mean. We can deal with this way. And we can deal with the sword now. You may get mad, but we'll probably slay you in this turn, so I believe in our luck. Yeah, Adam's up, but it's fine. We don't need to revive him in fight. We can revive him after it. And now I will do my usual cheese strat whenever I feel like whenever I feel like I'm in a bit of a disadvantage. I feel like this part of the transmission on a rewatch will be a bit annoying, how much I'm loving, how much we're going back and forth. I mean, yeah, true. We all do that, especially when you're faced up against a very hard boss that can just merge you on sight. What writ? What manner of thing art ye? A writ of arms? No, ye not, simpletons. Once a writ be sealed, I may furnish goods instead of coin. Art ye blinded? 'Twas meant to be a ritual, wherein for eyes I be granted inner sight by servant, but it did not succeed, hence I now labor as a storekeeper. Alright, that's good. So it is probably here of all places where I should just buy myself a bunch of restoratives for the fight. Probably the best thing to buy is just porridge. Buy a lot of it. 10 porridge for the fight should be enough. We can spare to have some more alpha with us. Sour cream we're good on. Toolkits, yeah, that's some good. Can we spare 2 pavisas? Yeah, we can spare 2 pavisas. Just to make sure that you guys can take less damage. Open up. Thank you, Lord. And I cannot forget to also equip you, Adam, with the well-tempered curious. And you, we shall discuss. Ah, come on. We've read this before, so I just want to pick you up. Ah. I was smashing a bit too much for my own good there. Let's see, how much gold do I have now? 60 gold. Is it worth it to buy any more supplies? Maybe, but we might do that then for a retry. Fairy, come with us. Rest easy. You've done enough, Annika. Ah, you, Marek, you. We're obviously just gonna get thumbed down at the start of the encounter, so we'll just begin by causing some havoc, I guess. Yeah, disgrace, there we go. Hi, you guys sure don't like candies, do ya? Then we'll besiege you with burning light. I wonder if the Magna can be stunned. I mean, perhaps you would be able to stun it. God damns you. At least he doesn't murder every turn, he seems to do that every 3 turns. Get back up, Adam. And we do want to keep one of these monsters alive, just so that they can be a target of Hocus Pocus. There we are. Now we're in a better order. Murder will be happening relatively soon. But not soon enough, so we should be fine. And he's now super mad. Let's see, you're no longer burning, so let's set you ablaze again. War cry. Well, good to know that you're still always a fucker. Yeah, we should still have enough for Sanctify Pavel. And then, yeah, no, we can afford to use a gun here, I reckon. Always Adam who's the target of murder. Get back up, Adam. Mad once more, but we can deal with him being mad. Firewater, go, Mathieu. As for you, what do we want you to do? We want you to use a gun, that's what we want to do. And I think we're good enough to just do an extra attack. Yeah, that's some good damage, alright. Ah, we did it! Yes, a smarter use of our consumables, and it was done. And also yes, Pavel focusing down Marek completely. I guess it was smart to just keep one of these wretched creatures alive so that Marek would focus healing that one instead of himself. 81 crowns, that's not a lot. Now that was a cool cutscene. Verily, this creature is no longer of human kin. 'Tis a demon who wrought all our miseries. Pull out the sword! I spit upon thee, foul beast, for the sake of my two offspring. Oh, I guess the that man is doing alright. Paula, thou dost pelt stones at me with villagers? Who would have thought we'd end up as such? "'Tis the witch who wrought us calamity! Burn the vile woman!" "Polly, she's thy wife." "'Tis she! Burn the swine!" "Accursed wretch! Kill! Kill! Kill!" Paula. "Silence! Cease this tumult, ye peasants! This is not the place for mob justice, but for the halls of justice in the rightful executioner's hand." "Away with thee, fool, lest thou meet thy end! Thou hast idled while calamity befell us all." "Polly, sever her head, for my brother." "Indeed, sever her head, for did she not stab thee when thou wert defenseless? Look at her now, playing her pathetic theatre, trembling and weeping, snot bubbling at her nose." "What theatre? Art thou blind? She trembles. God, she even vomits. Full of fear, that poor soul. Do not be foolish, Polly, lest thou permit these peasants to take justice into their own hands. Thou hast enough blood on thy hands. The cult is finished, and without it, she can do naught. I shall try to convince the village that she was bewitched and drugged. Send her away, for naught good awaits thee with this woman. Polly, thou alone know what must be done." Begone, foul-mouthed wretches, ye know naught of my heart's counsel. I may grant forgiveness to whomsoever I choose. Paula, come take a walk with me. And what of thee, thou nag? 'Tis not thy children she hath bewitched. Who shall forgive her when she lies cold in the grave? Whither dost thou take her? Halt! Well, a good strike, Palov. Paula, dost ye still love me at all? But tell me not a lie, for I shall strike ye down on the spot. I know not. Likely no. Let us return, Polly. I deserve death only. I am terribly afraid. Find thyself another woman, for I do not even have regrets for what thou hast endured for me. Oh. Well, I understand ye. I behaved towards ye like a hypocrite, but I love ye still. Well, I say I love ye, and I cannot betray ye. I would reproach myself for it until the end of my days, but if ye no longer lovest me, that is different. Polly, what am I to say to thee? Come hither, I will show ye something. That's a siren in the background of the music, yeah. Upon the morrow, Maciej, Vlada, and Adam did return into the meat keep to perform the mass, and with the hallowed water thus created, they did quench the burning hearts of the meat keep forevermore. Yeah, sirens like police sirens or ambulance sirens. At least I managed to hear that in the music. After a week, Maciej bid farewell unto this land and journeyed back to Debrecen. In the following years of peace in Felvidek, Lord Joseph and the Jew devoted themselves to the invention of the book press. Unfortunately, Gutenberg surpassed them by several years, hence, their invention did not take hold. The burgomaster, along with Valer, cunningly utilized their contacts in Ethiopia and established the main distribution hub for the delivery of kahwa to the surrounding lands. Felvidek flourished. After years, Felvidek was spoken of as the most sober land far and wide. Priest Vlado even submitted a request to the Vatican for permission to perform the holy liturgy with kahwa instead of wine. After years of service at the castle, Annika wrote memoirs about the dreadful events in Felvidek, which entered history as the unbelievable events at Felvidek in the year of our Lord 1455. Generally, it is regarded as a fabricated tale, and gradually it faded into obscurity. Little is known about the fate of the rogue Ida. However, gossip lingered in the taverns for a long time. Anyone who had joined the cult of Survan, Ida would find them and see them dead. How precisely Pali's story continued, no one knows for certain. The only thing that is known is that Pali once again joined the struggle against the Ottomans in the Balkans. And I guess that's the story of Felvidek. What happened to Paula and Pali? Who knows? That is, I guess, for another story to tell. At the very least then, we've managed to slay the Servanist cult and have brought peace and prosperity to Felvidek. Annika managed to become a learned woman, and Adam and Maciej now have gone on into their own path in life. As flower as I may be, but I really actually liked this game, like, a whole lot. This was a short and sweet RPG Maker adventure. I wholly clasp my hands at the developers' backs at this. And now I know that I've played through all of this on transmission, but if any of you guys wanna try your hands at Felvidek on your own time, I completely recommend it. I checked on Steam and it is currently only 10 euros, which isn't a whole lot for a game that gave me such many hearty laughs and a fun story to follow through. But yeah, that is gonna be that of our playthrough of Felvidek. Is that the end of today's transmission? Alas, it is not. For I wanna be alive for at least a little bit longer, so how about we boot up what I had planned to boot up on Thursday after we beat Penny's Big Breakaway. Let us enjoy ourselves some Shape of Dreams. But allow me just to boot it all up and stop the recording for now.